Hello everybody, my lovely people. This is a bed of asparagus roots and crowns. Now I'm using the In My Gardener technique. You make a little mound and you spread the roots on each side of the little mound with the crowns straight up. I have got the first layer on the ground that is cow compost, and then this next layer is potting soil. I'm going to cover these crowns with leaf mold, and before I do that I'm going to water these in real good, and I will show you all what leaf mold is. You can go to any forest, anybody's woods that has been untouched for years, move the leaves and dig up the soil. It's as black as it can be. But I just wanted you to see they're 12 inches apart. I'm sitting down, had to take a break. But they are 12 inches apart. The crowns are 12 inches apart between the rows, and then each crown is 12 inches apart. They can go 12 to 16 inches. I didn't have enough soil. They do not like to be disturbed once you put their roots down, so decide how you're going to do it. And their companion plant is strawberries, and we did have strawberries come up from last year. I am thrilled to death, plus I had ordered some strawberries. So I will put the strawberries on the other side, but I think I'm going to wait till this weekend when I can put some logs around this and make a little flower bed and paint my bone sauce on it so the deer don't come and bother this, because those strawberries that I'm going to transplant are up. My other strawberries aren't, but this is how you start your asparagus. And then once I cover it with the dirt, I'll water it in again with the leaf mold, and then when they start to pop up, we will do a review video on how they pop up. But it's simple as that. Make little mounds, spread their little roots on each side of the mound. The wind's blowing, I've got bags blowing everywhere, but that's all there is to it. Well, I'm gonna go get some leaf mold, and I will show y'all the leaf mold next. Hey everybody, I thought maybe there may be somebody that has never seen a bare root asparagus, and I just happened to think this is the crown. This is what will make your asparagus and the greens and the leaves, and then it comes bare root dry. It's dormant, and then when you add the heat and the water to it. But this is just what I split. I just, I don't count them or anything. However, they want to split and not break because I have to put dirt over them. I just split them apart, whatever looks comfortable to it, and place it over the little mound like that with the crown up, and that's the crown. But strawberries and your asparagus, well, a lot of my trees even came bare root, and you can keep them a little while, when they first come, because they are dormant, and you don't water dormant plants. So hopefully these are going to take off once I give them a good drink of water. And I ordered 30. Some of them were kind of clumped together, and I guess they count fast, but I ended up with 35. These are 1 year, first year plants. You can't, without really, damaging your harvest, break your asparagus to eat till the 3rd year. So this summer will be the 2nd year, and depending on how it looks next year, we may be able to harvest some asparagus. But asparagus takes 3 years, especially if you start it from seed. But I didn't want to start it from seed. I got 1 year asparagus plants, the dry roots with the crown. So I just thought I would show you those. So now I'm going to get to that leaf mold. I will be right back. Okay, now we're going to do the leaf mold. We have had high winds, trees fall. Look at this mess. I had just about all this cleaned up last fall, or by August anyway. But you just go out into the woods, anybody's woods or woods you want to go to, and Let me see if I can hold this and get my finger out of it. And you rake the leaves back. We're just raking leaves back, okay? There'll be some sticks you have to throw out. But I want y'all to look at this. This is leaf mold. Look at this rich soil. This is leaf mold. Just rake the leaves back as far as you can rake, which we've got tons and tons to rake back. And look at this soil. And we got a good hard rain last night, so I'm going to be digging up this and putting it on the asparagus. Look at that soil. That's leaf mold. This land has not been touched since 1972. These are years and years of leaves composted. Look at that. So go out in the woods and dig you some leaf mold. I'll show you after I get them covered. Hopefully. Okay. Here is the finished product. And yes, I used broken logs to designate the little area. I'm going to go down through the middle. I kind of healed them a little bit. So I'm going to go down through the middle with, whoops, Ethan up, fell off his chair. With some strawberry plants. And then I'll move this row. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. And we're on a little bit of a hill. And it tends to erode. So I just wanted these logs here to try to help hold my dirt in. And then this right here, I'll have strawberries in the middle. And then I'll fix this row and put strawberries down this row and move those logs over. So I'll have asparagus, strawberries, asparagus, strawberries. So, and of course, I'm eventually going to do a better flower bed, but I've had it for the day and it's raining tomorrow, and Ethan and I are going to go home, and I'm coming back and see what kind of damage has been done. But I have plenty of dirt. Got that whole hill of dirt that hasn't been cleaned out yet. So, but I healed them up a little bit, hoping, and I put them in this area. They will get direct sunlight from sun up until about 1 o'clock. And then they get off and on little shaded sun. So I'm not worried about now. I'm worried about August, the end of July, August and September, when the temperatures can get up in the 90s. So I wanted them on a slope so their little roots don't get soggy, but in an area that they had plenty of sun to grow, but not enough sun to scorch. So that's how we're doing it. Now over here in this area will probably be tomatoes and peppers. And then we're going to, I'm probably going to leave this area for a path. I'm not sure. So I can get a tiller and we can walk. And we still have this big mound of logs that was cleared out. But over here, let it slope so my potatoes have good drainage. And that's probably going to be the potato bed. And then I'll put up here on the upper end, I'll put some root vegetables. Probably beets and cabbage and those kinds of things. So anyway, that's it. That's the plan for now. We'll see what it looks like. There's a big hump right here when we get it disked and tilled. And I know the guy's going to hate me. He's going to have to disc and till around this. But I had already had these asparagus bare root plants for long enough that I was a little bit worried about them. So that's the plan, y'all. I love ya. I hope this helps. I am by no means an expert. This is the way I'm going to do it. I would suggest for any real planting and gardening advice, I would go to Roots and Refuge. I would go to M.I. Gardener. But most of all, I would go to Deep South Homestead. So I love you all. Hope this helps. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.